Hello, Elevate Mastermind. Keppen here. And are you ready to elevate? Here we go. I've worked with small business owners, especially professional service industry small business owners, for a long time now. And one of the biggest things that I can help with that seems to be a very, very big struggle is, of course, a lot of aspects of business, but organization. Organization is a soft skill that if you don't have, it doesn't matter what kind of business consulting advice you get. Uh, you need to be able to do what you say you're going to do when you said you're going to do it to have your business go forward. And there are entire books on organization, and I want to bring it down to you, bring it to you, and what's helped me for all the businesses I've started, built up to a place where I could sell them and make a really nice profit. And it comes down to this: a checklist, voice tags, and your calendar. For me, those are the three things. So every week I have a checklist. And so I know what I'm supposed to do Monday through Saturday for all of my businesses. And the goal is to get to 10 hours a week, right? Unless you're in the building phase. And so you have to have a checklist. I print mine out every Monday morning and just follow down the column, all the aspects that I know I need to do personally. That's on my task list, my responsibility list every single time. Could be something as simple as, check email, answer texts, right? Or, post to social media, whatever it is that you're doing. If that's not in a checklist, I have no idea how you're doing it. It's like it's such a it's like as important as this chair I'm sitting on. You have to have a checklist. Second thing I think is big for entrepreneurs is you have to have a voice tag app in your phone. On my checklist, I have listen to voice tags or voice memos. And basically, all day long, whether it's a business idea or someone I need to follow up with or something that, must get done soon with the deadline, I just give myself a little voice memo all day long and I don't have to remember it. I don't have to think about it all day long because I know that I'm 100% consistent on checking my checklist every single morning. And one of those duties is listen to your voice memos. And so then that just becomes, items that I either tackle right there or put down into a column, now, or I put in a column with deadline. And so all these tasks and ideas that are coming in on the checklist, it just says listen to voice memos. But on an actual sheet, it says, okay, these are ones I'm doing today or this week. And these are ones that aren't quite as urgent and have a deadline. So just that little system works really, really well. The third aspect is calendar. Whenever I send something out to somebody that I'm expecting a request on that's going to allow me to take further action on it, I always give a deadline. Hey, can you get back to me by this date? Let's say we're doing a doctor's night out and I need RSVPs by the 13th. Well, in my calendar, I use that for follow-ups. So in my calendar, I always say, okay, on the 14th, did I get RSVPs? Question mark. Did I hear back from this vendor that I reached out to? Question mark. And so I'm always on top of my checklist, making sure I'm listening to my voice memos and putting them in a certain urgency category. And then number three, making sure I'm following up with those that I reached out to and I'm expecting a response on. That's my three-part system, and it's worked to build up and sell many, many businesses. Now, I know there's more to it than that, but as far as what you can personally control on this organization side, those three are fundamental. They're absolutely fundamental. They're as important as wearing glasses that you can't see without them, right? It's an absolute must, and I don't know how anybody can move the needle in any way in any business if they're not following those three things. So, little tidbit for you there, because this is what happens to most business owners. Have you ever been really foggy or really slow to respond? You're really having to think about it? Yeah, it happens to all of us. And don't let the gray hair fool you. This is something that happens to all of us, even in our 20s. What that means is you have too many unfinished tasks or open commitments you're not sure on. It could be, oh, I really should put that marketing plan together sometime. Oh, I wonder when this person is going to get back to me. Oh, I really need to spray off the back porch. It's springtime. When I start to get too many of those that I haven't set deadlines to and put into this system, it starts to take up free rent in my mind. And if you've ever rented, rent is due when it's due, right? It has to be on time. So don't let these unfinished tasks and things to do take up free rent in your mind because it's absolutely slowing you down. What's so important about that is when you start to recognize, man, my brain's not going quite as sharp here. Or, man, I'm feeling a little just kind of blah. Or, geez, I got this unwanted anxiety coming in. That's when I take a sheet of paper out and make a list of all of the unfinished tasks and things that are taking up free rent in my mind. It's usually 9 to 20 things. I'm like, oh my gosh, no wonder I let myself get a little overwhelmed this time. And then you just list them all out, put deadlines to them, put them in your two categories, this week or next week, right? I guess you could put a third category, meaning just ideas, future ideas. If you're an entrepreneur, you're getting a lot of those. So once you put all those on your list, you automatically feel, oh my gosh, okay, I'm organized again. These are the things I'm going to do this week. These are the things I'm going to do next week, right? Whatever system works for you. And these are just future ideas that I can look at once in a while. All right. I hope that helps with your organization skills. There are very systematic approaches with quadrants and priorities and all that, but I like taking really difficult concepts and just putting them down into 3 to 4 steps. So, with that being said, time for me to go. Got to follow my checklist. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless. Keep smiling. Bye bye.